Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. Today is Monday, December the 28th, 2020. It's about 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time here in northeast of Birmingham, Alabama. For those of you that do not know, that is Birmingham is central Alabama, and I live just a little bit northeast of that. Not necessarily in the country, but back in the woods, for sure. Yeah, it's country. Yeah, I call it country. Just me and my Goliath dog, my big G dog over there asleep on his love seat. So today can either be a full podcast ish thing or it may be a Vlogmas Day 28 since I bailed on y'all for now what? A long time? A couple weeks? Anyway, I do have some finished objects. I do have some whips and some acquisitions. Nowhere near the acquisitions that I actually have, but I will share those with you another time. I did receive quite a few Christmas cards with the recipes that we decided to exchange, and I will share those in my next video as well. So I'm going to jump right in because I have had more bad luck with this camera today than anything. I do see that we have a pause now on there, so yay, that's good. Um, it is a bit grainy, but it's either deal with this or that webcam that has the external webcam that has some kind of lag time and it cuts off in the middle of my video. So I will try to get that fixed soon as well. Y'all may notice my background is back to the one that I did my funny vlogging time last year. But I enjoy the natural lighting out here in my sunroom. And Goliath enjoys laying on his love seat while I'm doing this. And it seems to be the most consistent area in my place. And the easiest to clean up. So anyway, here we go. I hope everybody had a good Christmas and spent it with those that they love. My first finished object is my wonderful cape right here, as y'all can see. She may fall off of Mavis before it's over with because I see now that I forgot to put a shawl pin in. I made this cape for me to wear to the ballet. I took Mama to see the Nutcracker Ballet at the Birmingham Jefferson, used to be Civic Center. I don't know what it's called anymore. But she's never seen the ballet before and she's never seen the Nutcracker before. So that was a treat for her and her Christmas gift from me. She had a good time, and then what did we do? We went to eat. We went and had a steak. Did we have a steak? Over at Logan's Roadhouse afterwards, and just had a pretty good evening of it. And then we ran around for days after that. Went and saw some Christmas lights a couple of times, and stopped and picked up one of my daughter's friends and her baby. My friend too, but like a daughter to me and her baby. If y'all remember the extremely preemie baby that I made things for last year and talked about and asked for prayer several times, Leanne, that is who we picked up, her and her mama, and we went and saw some Christmas lights. And excuse me, gonna have to try this pause button now. Okay, I hope that worked. Nothing like choking on your own slobber. That's terrible. Where was I? So yeah, we got pizza, and then we ate. Excuse me. We drove around the park in Aniana, Alabama, and looked at the Christmas lights that were set up all pretty. A lot of them were people that had their own little sections of lights that they set up. Ooh, I may choke again. Had their sections of lights set up in memory of a family member or loved one. And it was just so beautiful. It was so many different themes of lights. There was one that had an angel looking down over a soldier. And then the lights were in the in the colors and shape of American flag, designed as an American flag. That was beautiful. And then one of them had like a little shack in the background, and it was set up like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon, the one that Terry from Yarn Joy Podcast did all the little animals. It was set up with all of those little characters, and it was so cute. And then there was the 4-H club had pigs and cows, and made out of lights, of course, not real ones. Pigs and cows and chickens and stuff, and that was great. Um, but I'm going to have new video equipment or phone or something to try to capture some of those things as I'm on the road again. That's the reason I haven't really been videoing much because, excuse me, I'm trying not to choke again, but I may have to. Um, but if I keep pausing just to get over it, then I'm going to lose every bit of daylight I have. Ramble, ramble, ramble. So yeah, that was beautiful. And that was about it. Christmas Day, huh? I laid in bed. Me and Goliath laid in bed. I made us an scrambled egg sandwich that morning, and then we had a peanut butter sandwich for dinner. Go Christmas! Woo. Um, Other than that, I guess that was about all. I was just ready to get back to work because holidays are just a little rough on me. Um, no matter how much fun I try to have, it's still a little rough. Um, for this, that, and the other reason. No, all sorts of reasons. But anyway, enough about that. My first finished object, like I said, was my beautiful shawl. And I didn't put a border on it or anything. I just finished it off. Oh, I hope it doesn't fall. With a 7 double crochet fan stitch all the way around, and then up the sides and across the top I did a single crochet. This is made out of, I love this yarn. Excuse me sniffling as well. I love this yarn print in red red tweed. I always call it fleck for some reason. Each one is 100% acrylic. Each one has 252 yards. It is a number 4 and recommends an I, but I used a 6.0, a J, as Crystal did in her tutorial. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins minus this. And then the border is, of course, I love this yarn in black. I mean the collar. The only thing I may do differently is I really just want I wanted like big shiny buttons in the collar and down the front. Or those, I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but they're the horn looking things that has a loop that comes over them. I really like those, but if I could just find me some real pretty shawl like suspenders that has the clips on both sides, shawl clips, I guess that's what they're called, and put them down the front, I think would be pretty. I had a real pretty dragonfly shawl pin that someone gifted me a couple of years ago. I wore it and it was beautiful. I wore my opening on the shoulder over here. And me and Mama went and dressed up a little bit and had some good times. It was really interesting because if you saw the pictures on Facebook and Instagram, they did do social distancing, and we had to wear a mask during the entire performance, which was fine by me because I, do not want that virus, and Mama doesn't need it either. So that was my first thing. That was Crystal Bag of Days. I think it was just simply named Women's Capelet Shawl Easy something, but it was tutorial number 267, so it has been there quite a while. Again, I used Red Fleck and Black by Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, and a J-hook 6.0. So my next finished object has been finished quite a while, and it is, of course, having strings hung out, the Rivulette shawl. And I love this because it is semicircle and not long, pointy in the behiney. I love the way it looks like raindrops, hence Rivulette shawl. And the pattern is by Purple Iguana, but the tutorial is by Fiber Spider. And we all know he does some great tutorials. So I will link that below. And I used, oops, where can I put it? I'm so out of practice on my videos, I don't know where to put things. I used Mandala Ombre in Mantra. Is that Mantra? Oh, by the way, my nails are just now starting to chip. Those, I showed y'all, I had a video for that, and so kudos to these Color Street things. I will be ordering more. I have found 3 of the 4 or 5 sets that I have ordered from people. So I have to go through there, and I'm hoping there's some more of this. Now, I've got some that's like firecrackery like for New Year's that I'll probably put on next. But I want to wash dishes and do some cleaning before I... Uh-oh! Goliath. Choking over there. You okay, sweet boy? I think he swallowed a bug too. But this is Mantra by Lion Brand Mandala Ombre. This one, these are considered a number 3, I do believe. Well, this one says 4, but I thought the Mandala was number 3. Well, the Ombre is a number 4. So anyway, each one has 150 grams, 344 yards, 315 meters. I used 2 of them. And I used one size up from whatever Fiber Spider recommended. Pausing again. Alrighty then. I'm going to try to... Got him a little drinky drink. Got me a little drinky drink. So yes, Mandala Ombre by Lion Brand. And I used two cakes. I may try to find one more and add to it because I just like a bigger, a snuggier shawl. But this one hangs far enough. Excuse me, goodness gracious. And it wraps around good. But I would just like to have probably one more just to cover my arms. And I may have one more of those Mantra, but I will look for and hopefully add one more to that. I do love the Rivulet. It's easy, works up quick. I will put the link to Fiber Spider's tutorial below. Next, I guess, are my whips. And I have a couple of big projects going on right now, so I don't have mucho whips. I do have a waffle stitch hat and scarf set that is also a bag of day tutorial, and I can't find it. I need to put a pom-pom on the hat, and I need to put fringe on the scarf, and I can't find it. So as soon as I find that, I will show it to you. But it's pretty quick and easy to work up as well. Okay, my first nearest complete whip is a paid-for pattern by Owl, like hoo-hoo, Owl, hoo-hoo. That was a deep owl. Owl Be Hooked, link will be below, and it is called Oliver Sea Turtle. I have fallen in love with her patterns, and I think Oliver is the latest, except I may have seen, I may have seen a new one come out that is a ballerina, maybe. But I made this for someone that has had a really rough couple or 3 years, and I will be sending that to her. I tried to have it ready in time for her birthday, which was the first week in December. That didn't happen. Tried to have it ready by Christmas. That didn't happen. Uh-oh, see? My shawl's falling. It's cooling off out here. I may have to put it on. So, I'm not sure if you can see the turtles. Yeah, you can. I can see it through the... Now, her patterns usually call for a smaller yarn and like a G-hook. Well, first of all, there's not a lot of anything I'm going to do with a G-hook. So I use a number 4 yarn, and this is a J 6.0 millimeter. of which I am trying to find some clovers in the 6.0s. I have one, and I have clovers in 2 or 3 other ones, but not this one. So anyway, this one is like to my neck without a border on it. So I have actually finished. It is a 19 row repeat. No, 18 row repeat times 4. So I have to put one more row of double crochets. Look at those sea turtles. They're so cute. There's 4. I have one more row of double crochet, and then I'm going to do a border that is like a 5 fan stitch, a 5 double crochet fan stitch, then a single crochet, and then a fan and single crochet. I'll do a round of half double crochets, and then the fan stitch, single crochet, fan, single. And that thing is going to be almost 5 feet tall, long. Now, after I wash it, I don't wash it in hot or anything, but I do wash it in, I do put it in the dryer since it is acrylic. So, yeah. But look how wide it is. It's probably 4 feet wide. But that's with, like I said, this number 4 yarn and a J-hook. I don't know what size it's supposed to be, but I will put the size in the in my Ravelry and on the Facebook page when I finish it and take pictures of it. I have used so far 2. This is Deep Teal Super Saver Ombre. I had 2 that I had gotten on clearance, but of course when I do a project, I find that I need more. So I have to order more. But I ordered some from Walmart.com, I think. So I've used 2 plus this much. And in order to make the colors match, I had already balled up this much. I'm not very far into the third one when you consider the entire amounts there. So yeah, it's Deep Teal Super Saver Ombre. And these are 10 ounces, 283 grams, which is 482 yards or 440 meters. And so I've used 2 so far. Excuse me. Goodness. I don't think I will finish a third one, even with the border. But like I say, I will let you know a size and a finished amount when I do actually finish it. And that is Oliver Sea Turtle by Owl Be Hooked. Most anything I'm working on, other than Bag a Day, she doesn't have patterns on Ravelry. But anything I work on that has patterns on Ravelry, I do have in my project list. And everything that I used for that, if you still have Ravelry. I know there's quite a few that do not. And then my next project is where? Oh, my next whip is also sea turtle themed. And anybody that has followed me on Vlogmas has seen me work on this in my truck at lunch. Don't you hate that feeling of stitches coming out when you pull on stuff? But it's okay. It doesn't bother me. Crochet doesn't bother me. Now, knit, on the other hand, you just hang it up if I pull stitches out of that. Okay. This is called Turtle Beach. Oh, I can see the fade on the camera that I cannot see by my naked eye. Okay, so this is called Turtle Beach, and this is the ocean and the beach part. When I began the owl, both projects, it was for the same person. So I have decided to give her the Oliver Sea Turtle one, and then I'm going to have to work on this one a while. So if you could tell, this one is the ocean, and then you fade. I wish I had faded from the dark to the mid blue, but I didn't. I don't know why. Because now I have faded. I have mixed the mid with the lighter blue. You do it from the dark to the beach so that it looks like the waves are coming in. I will finish out wherever this fade ends, whichever one runs out first. And then I will drop in and start using the light blue. And you can't really tell much about it because of this grainy camera, low res stuff. So anyway, this will be the next blue. Like I said, whichever runs out next, I will fade with this into the lighter, and then we'll eventually hold two of these in order to do that. These are Patton's, excuse me, Patton's Astra. I don't have the ball bands in here with me, but they are in, because there was so much of it that I have it in like a round laundry basket. So I went ahead and put them all into balls and put them in that laundry basket. So I just grab one every time I need one. But I will have the ball bands and try to give you more of an idea how much I used and all the colors next time I show this. I am using an eye hook 5.5 holding two together. And this Patton's is a light number 3 or possibly a number 2. Some of it is. Now, some of this darker blue was heavier, so it was pretty tight trying to push that together. So anyway, Turtle Beach, that is by Planet June, and the actual ocean and beach part is a free pattern, but you can get on her blog, but you can get a downloadable PDF for any size contribution. Now, what you do is you do the beach, and then you make the little sea turtles and attach them. And now that pattern is paid for. You make the little sea turtles. There are some that are half turtles coming out of their shells, and then there are some that are full turtles walking towards the ocean, and then there's some that you do the half turtles but minus the shell that looks like they're swimming in the ocean. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to do those. I think I may do, because I'm not good with tiny little amigurumi things, and which is another reason I don't like using the F and G hook, but I may try it just to see. I have found another pattern, and I'm not sure. I think it is also a Planet June pattern for a flat applique type sea turtle. So I'm going to try whichever one I can actually do, and it look somewhere in the neighborhood of a sea turtle. And then that's the ones I will attach to that. So stay tuned for that one as well. I'm excited to do both of them, and I usually don't jump into things that require so much time and brainwaves. Okay then. Yeah, so that is I hold double Patton's Astra with an eye hook. Okay. So now, what else have I got? I have a couple of acquisitions, and like I said, this doesn't even touch the acquisitions, but I need to start somewhere, right? Because I also joined. Let me see what's first. I think I'm going to do the Darn Good Yarn first. This is the latest one that just came in this week. Not sure what number this is, but I'm into like the 20-somethings on my box. And now, I think the first of last year she went up a little bit, but I grandfathered in at the original price. I will put a link below to that, and I think that I might earn rewards if you sign up under my name. So let's see what we have in this month's Darn Good Yarn. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, bright, festive. Laura Mad Mimi would love that. That's some really bright orange there. And I'm losing daylight here. Looks kind of like a gray and a fuchsia. Maybe a slate blue or a gray. How pretty is that? And this is Silk Roving Worsted Weight Yarn in the colorway Festive Cheer. Let's see. It is a 4-weight, and each one is 75 yards. Needles recommended are 4.5 to 5.5 millimeter, and the hook size is 5.5 to 6.5. And there are two of them. So I love this purple box too. So pretty. So let me set this down and read the book. Yarn of the Month Club. I love the Yarn of the Month Club because it's very reasonable, and there's so many different yarns that you get, different sizes, different projects and everything. And your membership also gets you a link to all of the patterns and everything that they have available. And if you ever lose your pattern book or anything, then you can always link back in and get that. It's never really lost. So I'm not going to show you all of it because I am running a little bit, almost half an hour here. This month's yarn is silk roving. I told you that. And twice the yarn. You're not seeing double. This year we're packing double the yarn in each order. More yarn, more project possibilities. So the club that you get into when you join is called the Stitch, and the Stitch was designed with you in mind. Log into your club member dashboard for a direct link to the Stitch, where you'll find monthly knit-alongs, crochet-alongs, patterns, instructional videos, and much more. And I have made several little things, or several things from that, anywhere from tote bags to baskets to, I made some little reindeer a couple of years ago. So yeah, it's a good thing. So we'll put the link below, and if you would consider joining, and I don't make any money off of it, but I do get rewards towards other things. So like what did I just give away? Oh, like the Darn Good Yarn Advent calendars I just did. I just gave away. Those came from some rewards. And then I just ordered some more things, bead packages, and something else that I plan to put in giveaways coming up soon. So yeah. The knit pattern is called Fall Foliage Mitts. And this says it only takes one cake. I'm not sure if that's per mitt, but it uses something called a cartridge stitch. Not sure how well you could see those, but this is the knit pattern. Those are pretty. Oops, my nails are not very pretty. I always do that. That's the knit pattern. And then the crochet pattern is probably about the same. Fall Foliage Mitts, they're a little bit shorter. 2 cakes of DHY silk roving worsted. But yeah, those are still USK. Simple stitches, basic stitches. Those are cute. So yeah, but then too, like Z, I enjoy putting them together and making just whole things out of several different types of Darn Good Yarn. Darn Good Yarn's yarn. Thank you, Darn Good Yarn. I just love that. Oh, yep, that was all that was in there. Awesome. 2 of those. Those are so pretty. Alrighty. And then next, I have decided that, which I know you've heard this before, I am going to use up the last of my rewards for Knit Crate in January, and then that's going to be my last Knit Crate for a while. I don't use the yarn. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's soft. It's extravagant, more than what this, the Red Heart and everything we use every day. But, if I make something for myself that the yarn costs me $100, I'm not going to wear it anywhere because I'm going to be afraid it's going to get snagged on something or caught or stolen or lost or, just whatever. And of course, I can't sell it because nobody's going to pay $100 for a shawl, yes? Anyway, any excuse will do. I'm going to go ahead and fill in. I've got rewards to take $10 or $15 off of my upcoming order. I'm going to go ahead and do that and then cancel Knit Crate for a while. However, in its place, I have joined Mary Maxim. So I had gotten a month of this back a while back, and still choking, still choking. Hang on. I'm going to reach right over here if I don't fall over. Grab my puppy cup. Take a little swig of some lukewarm coffee in hopes of not coughing any further. So I had gotten a Mary Maxim a while back, and I think I heard somebody else, maybe Jennifer with Cinnamon Stitches, that didn't realize that, you know, you can pay for PayPal that first time, pay with PayPal the first time, but then you have to have a dedicated card on file after that. Not sure what's going on with my camera. Hope I don't get cut off again like I did a couple of days ago, or on my last long podcast. So I had gotten one a while back, and then I didn't get one for a while from Mary Maxim. And then I realized that this is why. It's because I didn't change it over to have my card on file, which I really don't like to do. I like using PayPal because it's secure and they'll help me if I have any problems with things. And each month, I don't know enough about Mary Maxim to speak intelligently about it, but I know each month, there's not a lot of yarn in this one, but the last one I got was well worth it. I think the first one, okay, is $9.99. Oh, excuse me, plus shipping. And then after that is only maybe $14.99. I will try to know more about that next time as well. But I wanted to go ahead and open this while we were here. So this is the new month, Mary Maxim. And it always comes with yarn and a pattern. A pattern and enough yarn to do the pattern, I do believe. I saw that they have a knit club as well, monthly knit club as well. And so let's see. These are some kind of low cuff slippers. Size small, medium, and large. Brown and red. This is not, I mean, it's okay. Let's see what kind of pattern, or what kind of stitches they have. Pretty basic stitches. I saw something about reverse single crochet. I guess that's the, what is that called? It's the reverse single crochet, but somebody calls it something. I think Madonna did it and Z did it. Maybe it's just called a reverse single crochet. I don't know. But it's got things like, excuse me, your standard stitches and then a half double crochet 2 together and a single crochet 2 together. This yarn is a bulky number 5. It is Mary Maxim Titan, which I'm not familiar with that. These are the slippers. And that's the number. I don't know if you can actually order those, order the patterns or what. But like I said, I will learn more about Mary Maxim so I can talk more intelligently about that next time. We get 4 skeins of this Mary Maxim Titan. This color is, I don't know, brown. Bulky weight 3 ply, 100% acrylic, 3 ounces, approximately 80 yards. Made in Turkey. I don't see much else. Oh, okay, let's see what this has. It says to use a, oh, good gracious, why can't I see? I'm going to have to put a lantern on this. Excuse the delay. Okay, this is, it says, can I still not see it? Use a 6mm K hook. 6mm is not K. J is 6, right? 6.5 is K. It says a K10. So anyway, care instructions. Alrighty. I guess that's all I really needed the light for. So we have 4 of these and 1 of the red one. And I always like these little bags that they come in. And they have a slip. It has full instructions for it. And they've always got the slip in the front that you can put your pattern down in that's not going to fit back down in there right this moment. Ow, I just pinched myself. Okay, so there's those slippers. And then I guess the other thing I have is tea doddles. I did get Christy Cook's tea doddles. I will link Mary Maxim and Darn Good Yarn below. And I will educate myself a little better on Mary Maxim before next time. I think, though, it's like $14.99 afterwards. Don't hold me to that until I can let you know for sure. But it's still, you know, it's more of stuff that you might make more than with Knit Crate. Or me, that is. Plus, it's about, about $10 cheaper. Alright, so Christy Cook with tea doddles. I did get Christy Cook's advent calendar. I did not go very far with it. Actually, I didn't go anywhere with it. I watched her videos and pulled things out for the first 3 or 4 days, but then I just didn't. So this is, thank you. I'm not sure if this is the extra for being in the club all year. No, this is the December. This is the December Mini Maker Bag of the Month Club. And I'm not sure if I've seen them all or not. If you have not gotten your December Tea Doddles bag, you might want to turn away now. But this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, this fabric is so beautiful. It's got Christmas Village on it. Snowy Christmas Village. People, kids throwing snowballs. And then it's got like pine twigs for the edge. And I've always loved her straps. I always love what she uses. And her tag as always. Inside's always got her yarn guide. Or for holding stitch markers or whatever you want to. And the inside has that pretty it is a metallic looking tree branches. Silver metallic. I hate this grainy images you're seeing. We'll try to fix that. And then my extra goodies this month. You know, I have 6 or 7 of these that I haven't opened, so I've got to start getting those out. Everybody has seen them already, but I will show them anyway. And then she made us a pretty ornament. There's tea doddles on the back side. And then these beautiful stitch markers. A snowflake and a jingle bell. Let's see if I can hold it up. I know it's not clear with my camera, but hopefully you've seen another one somewhere. And then our tea this month is Winter Spice. That sounds good. Apple flavor and savory cinnamon, cardamom, and clove spices. That just sounds like apple pie in a cup right there. Oh, thank you, Christy. So yeah, I did do the advent calendar, but I'm going to go back and do it now that I have a little, not necessarily time, but trying to make myself some time to do some things like that. And just like these larger projects that I've done for the Turtle Beach and everything, you know, I want to put a little more into it than just throwing patterns together. And then coming up, there's going to be Vlogantine again. But I've got to get some, I don't know what you might call that. It's not stability, but some kind of order back to everything. That's what has happened. I've gotten out of order. Uh, this year. But haven't we all, changing jobs, and this job takes a lot out of me physically. I literally have to, excuse me, get up in the morning an extra hour or so just to crochet. Well, I spend that time drinking coffee as well. I'm losing daylight here, can you tell? Yes. I think I said that already. Okay, so Mary Maxim, Darn Good Yarn, and Tea Doddles. I got that out of the way. Okay, so a little chat. Just something I want to ask everybody. Several people sent out those, they posted in Facebook, and then they would send you an email that said something about Secret Sister Santa something. And then you do all this thing, and you move an address up, and then you're supposed to get 6 to 36 gifts. And did anybody actually get anything from anyone for that? I know I participated in about I think five. And I sent out gifts, and I don't give so that I might receive. However, when you mutually agree on a swap or something like that, I feel like, that you should get a little something. So let me know, did you actually receive anything if you participated in those? I know it was kind of like a chain letter type thing to me, but it was from people that I knew, so it wasn't like I didn't trust them or anything. That's not the issue. But I haven't gotten anything, and I'm not being greedy or anything like that, because I buy me the best gifts, But, just a little something, whatever the limit was and stuff, just kind of makes you feel a little bit better. Sometimes to receive a little something special and surprise and that you're not expecting. It's one thing to order all day, every day from all these yarn companies, but it's coming and you bought it for yourself, so not really a surprise. But anyway, just wondering about that. Uh-oh. Goliath's choking again. So hopefully that's not too... Uh-oh. Goodness, you better get you some water, sweet boy. And the other thing, like I said, I'll try to get the Christmas cards that I exchanged. I personally sent out about 100 Christmas cards, and I tried to gift several things to a few people, because that's my joy, is giving. And then I'll try to show those Christmas cards as well as the recipes. So if anybody wants those next time, I can send those to you once I tell you about it. And then I have upcoming giveaways again. Donna Mako and Teresa Patton won 2 of the puzzles. The third lady did not. Let me see. I don't think I have that name written down, do I? No. I can't remember her name. I want to say Michelle, but I don't think that's right. The third lady never did contact me, so I still have a puzzle in the mix somewhere to be given away. I also still have 8 pounds of the buy so many pounds for so much money, like $3.99 or something, wasn't it? Or $3.47. And I have several pounds of that to give away. So just upcoming videos letting y'all know what's happening. And I appreciate you joining me today. I know this was a little bit longer. My head has sat here and gotten snotty on me. And not really. It's just kind of stuffy. I don't know really what's going on with it. Let me see. The temperature dropped or what? It was like 57 when I started. And it's still 57. So it feels like it's cooled off in here a little bit. But it may just be because it has gotten gloomier and cloudier. But at this point... Oh, we also got goodies from Tea Doddles. Thank you, Christy. She has a new club coming up this next year. You do have to re-up yourself through her Etsy, I believe. So check that out. I'll put her link below as well. And I think she said she's going to have to increase her price a little bit, but I don't know how she does all she does for what she charges anyway. And even this new club and price, I don't know how she's going to do it. I couldn't possibly put out that much stuff for as little as she charges. It's so great, Christy. Always great. What else? I guess that's about it. Upcoming New Year. Everybody please be safe. And just stay home. Just stay home. That's the safest thing you can do. I don't know what these messages are coming through. But anyway, stay safe. Happy New Year. I may see you before then. I will be working New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I hope that I am home and safe before all the party people get out and driving around with their adult beverages in their hand or under their belt. I will probably, the last couple of years, I've gone and gotten shrimp from a local grocery store and had them steam them and make me a salad and just enjoy my own company, me and Goliath. He doesn't, well, he might like shrimp, but I'm not sitting there peeling and all that shrimp for him. So I may do that. Of course, we'll have my peas, my black-eyed peas, and hope everybody has a great and wonderful New Year's. Let's just get 2020 behind us, okay? Let's just do that. Stay safe. Wear your mask, whatever your state requires. Ours are still under mandatory mask in public. But there's all kind of new cases coming out, so please stay safe and healthy. And keep others around you safe and healthy. That's the main thing. People grumble about wearing those masks, but guess what? It's not just to keep you safe. It's to keep everybody else safe. And as long as they're sick and the elderly out there, we need to look after them most of all. Alrighty? And the kids and the animals. Love y'all. Thank you for listening to me. I will see you next time, and hopefully it won't be so long. Love y'all. Bye.